Amidst all the recovery efforts, Sun Prairie is still grieving the loss of firefighter Captain Cory Barr.
The fire department is mourning the loss while trying to get back to work to serve the community. Susan Simon is live at the Sun Prairie Fire Department with more. Susan?
Hi, Charlotte and Eric. One of the most moving images of this entire past week here in Sun Prairie was seeing the thousands of people and first responders who showed up to pay their respects to 34-year-old Cory Barr. Cory was a captain in the Sun Prairie Fire Department. Of course, he was the owner of the Barr house who lost his life in the explosion. Firefighter Ryan Welch was injured, and he is also recovering. I actually had the opportunity to see and talk to Ryan this afternoon. He was having lunch at Culver's, which donated some of its profits today to the Barr family. He was in great spirits and looking wonderful, so that was very reassuring to see. Captain Barr died while serving the community he loves, and his colleagues continue to mourn his loss. I am so grateful tonight to be joined by some true heroes here in Sun Prairie. Fire Chief Christopher Garrison is here with me, firefighter Corey Dahman, and Lieutenant Aaron Hebner. Thank you all for being here. I'm so sorry for your loss. Chief, I know it's very difficult at a time of unimaginable grief to be talking about this, but tell us a little bit about Cory Barr. He joined your force when he was 19 years old. He was a 15-year veteran of this department. What would you like people to know about Cory?
Well, I would like people to understand that Cory was an amazing person, but what highlighted Cory was his ability to be a family man. Yeah. I stress family in this organization more than I stress anything else, because if you're not family-centric in regards to your job here, then you can't do your job. You've got to put your family first. So we truly feel faith, family, fire department. That's how we operate.
Cory, you're trying to deal with your grief. At the same time, you have to get to work and serve this community. How are you doing that?
Oh, it was difficult. Today was the first day back, and
wow.
The other departments obviously covered our station here, but it was nice to get back and actually run some calls and serve this community, and I'm glad that I'm back here.
How long have you been with the department?
It'll be 2 years in September. I started out as a volunteer, and I got hired full-time July of 16, so.
Have you ever been through any experience like this?
Never. Never. This is unimaginable, and it was a sad day, but I've never seen anything like this.
Aaron, what has it been like trying to get back to work?
It's a challenge. There's no argument about that. It's everything that we can do to be the best we can, like we were expected before, and will continue to be expected from now on.
You are all very humble. You don't like a lot of attention. No. I know that. But, Chief, can you possibly articulate for me how it feels to see the way the community has responded to this tragedy?
You know, I would honestly tell you that the most difficult thing that I had throughout this whole thing is just getting back out into the public and having people look at me and feel sorry for me when there's so much out there to feel sorry for outside of just this organization. We lost a great man in Cory, but Cory knows that he did this to help save anywhere from 65 to 100 people. We evacuated so many people from this area, and I can take a lot of faith in that. What we did is we risked a lot to save a lot, and Cory lived by that. And Cory is looking down at us right now, basically saying, you know what? We did what we're supposed to do. And we, some of the guys have been really feeling, you know, a lot of what we call survivor's remorse. And we're starting to get through that through the help of each other and being together. But all of our people have also been through some peer counseling. Every one of us are required to go through that. So we've been getting through it that way. Now, going out in the community, it was hard to kind of look at people because you didn't know what they were thinking. But now we take a look at what happened at Culver's, and we take a look at what happened at Pick and Save, and we take a look at what's happening throughout the community at the banks, the Sun Prairie Bank and this Summit Credit Union, and how this community is just reaching out for us. We are able to be survivors because of this community and what Sun Prairie is giving us. I can't tell you what this outpour does. And all the little kids that come up, and it's just a hug, and it's a smile, and it's an embrace. We are so fortunate because of our residents.
You guys are the personification of Sun Prairie Strong. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks to you for all you do. Continued success in the community. Thank you guys so much. Very generous of you. Thank you. Appreciate it. And thanks for pulling up the fire truck, too. Great to see that today. You know, Eric and Charlotte, a lot of people understand the bravery of firefighters, but they don't often realize that in many communities, including here in Sun Prairie, many of them are volunteers. Their commitment to their communities is something we can be thankful for and that we should never take for granted as we continue to send our love and support to the entire Barr family.